Yeah. Alright. Hello there, everybody. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. I'm the Missing Sock. Hello. And we are just by our Fort Zancudo Hanger. Right over there. So, yeah, he's going to do my first sourcing mission. Hopefully I pressed the button right this time. I did my first sell mission by accident with the setup cargo. The single crate of tobacco. It was fun. But, yeah, we still have to actually do our first non-setup regular sourcing mission. So, I'm just outside the hangar, and I thought before we'd get into that, I thought I'd just talk about hangars for a quick moment. Kind of a quick hangar review. So, there is the 3 hangars you can buy in here. Maybe we should go to our website and have a look. And there's one here at the end here. And then there's the 2 at LSIA. Right, and they're down near the end here. Right there, and I believe right there. Could be that one there. Okay, so those are the main 5 hangars for the moment. Probably the only 5 we're ever going to get on this map anyway. So guys, a lot of people talk about the best hangar to get, and you know, I just wanted to do this because I kind of wanted to dispute some people out there that are kind of saying, you know, different things. They believe, I think there really is no best hangar. You know, like some people think there's more people going to Fort Zancudo because it's so new and awesome, and that's where you're going to get attacked more often. I disagree. You know, I find in the sessions I'm in, it goes back and forth. You know, a lot of people go to LSIA because they don't care about Fort Zancudo, and they want to save that money. And it is worth saving the money. You know, you generally save quite a bit of change on that. You know, on a thing that's not really necessary just for the LSIA hangar. Now, getting into why people attack you. Unfortunately, Rockstar is at it again, putting us all against each other. So on this particular thing, as we get into it, you'll see that basically you can steal other people's cargo, and you can also raise the value of your cargo. So some people wonder about this special bonus or hidden bonus. Well, some of these actual hidden bonuses are if you, some of them anyway, are if you destroy other people's cargo. And that can happen by accident too. You may not even realize it. Maybe somebody attacked you inadvertently while they were carrying cargo. If you weren't paying attention to the pop-ups, you might have destroyed cargo without even realizing it. Who knows? But anyway, or on purpose otherwise, right? But if you destroy cargo, you raise the value of your cargo that you have in your hangar, like we have back there. Okay? So that is something to keep in mind, that people will be after you for those reasons, to raise their value and to steal yours. Some people actually think that they could just steal people's, you know, the people are basically concerned that people could just hang right out at the hangars here and just basically camp the area or at LSIA and attack everybody coming in and out of their hangars, raising the value of theirs and stealing cargo to raise their hangar wherever possible. Now, that's one way of doing it, but I don't agree with that. I guess that doesn't surprise most of you guys. You know, I'm not really into that kind of stuff, attacking other people wherever possible. But even as a philosophy, I would say that, you know, you're probably going to end up with more problems. Like, sure, you might get the upper hand, but all those people are going to be onto you. All those people are going to want to interfere with any missions you run. And you'd be surprised how many people remember your name, you know, if it's not unique enough, or how many people write it down. So you might be in a session a month later, and that's why that guy comes over and blows up your cargo when you're running something else, you know. So it's something to keep in mind that people remember more. And the game does bring you in contact with similar players, if you guys haven't noticed. You know, like there's millions of players. But have you guys not noticed how it brings you in contact with the same type of players over and over? Now, there's explanations for why that happens networking-wise in the game, out on the internet. But I'll save you guys the boring content of it. But just basically know that the game does put you in with a lot of similar players and a lot of players you've played with before. And thus, you can get a reputation that actually can come back to haunt you. You know? So just so you know. And I also wanted to say, in my opinion, there is no best hangar. I've seen people being attacked and camped and all that stuff at both places, LSIA and the hangar. See, to me, the problem really is that they're all together. I mean, it's not much of a mystery if somebody's in here what they're up to. They're at the hangars, right? And the same, unfortunately, it's the same with LSIA. Really, there's, you know, other than picking up a plane, the only reason you'd be in here really is, you know, aside from the odd other mission here and there that really has you on the ends. The only reason you'd be at this hangar is if you had a hangar for Smuggler's Run, right? So it's kind of hard to hide what you're up to, you know, if people are hunting for people like that. What's this plaque say? We didn't read it last time. In Memoriam, 420 missions. Oh, 420 missions. 1,250 to 12,568 sorties, it says there. Huh. And 1,600 or 1,525 killed, 102 laser lost. Huh. 2 distinguished unit citations, dedicated June 1998. Wonder what game history they're referencing there. Maybe you guys can know and put in the comments. I could look it up, but I like looking things up as I go along. Leave some mystery, right? Alright, let's get to it. I'm liking my new car. And yes, JC, you were right. I try to do these things at the start of the sales, but sometimes it gets to you. At the end of the sale, you're like, yeah, I want it. It's on my to-do list, you know, and I can save some money. I get it now, but then I feel like I'm not fair to you guys. I show you guys a car when it's no longer on sale. It's too
They
bad.
have access to the
I'm
base.
sorry.
Let them through.
Thank you. Alright. Woohoo. Is this gate open for me? No, there's nobody manning the gate though. Huh. Yeah, we could crash through, but yeah. There's a parking lot over there. I've been trying to experiment with where you can spawn vehicles, like where Johnny might come in. So far, he's under the same rules. Hopefully, Rockstar updates that so Johnny on the spot can deliver vehicles here. Now, you got your vehicle spawn for those guys for those of you that don't know. You know, in your inventory menu there, under usually select button on your controller or M on the keyboard if you're on the computer. And you can go in here to vehicles and request personal vehicle. But that only works for the last vehicle that you used, as far as I know. So if you want to pick different ones, you still end up using Johnny on the spot. You know, Johnny on your phone contacts, you know, quite a bit. The mechanic right here, right? Johnny on the spot. So I'm trying to see if I can find some spots around here. So if you guys have a hangar around here and you found any weird spots that lets you spawn in that, please let me know in the comments. I'm always interested about that. But so far in other places I found them, like around my car warehouse around the LSIA. There are places where you can spawn. You just have to know the spots. So feel free to experiment. I'll let you guys know if I find something. Alright, so finally, let's go into our hangar and start our first sourcing mission. So I've been busy with grinding, as you guys can tell. I think I'm coming up on 7 million, even after buying that car. So there we are. Yep, 6.7 million. But I've been doing lots of car warehouse stuff and other things like that, helping out other new players too. You know, but it makes me money too. Give a paint job to our Savage, kind of a traditional nautical blue. A lot of people that know those, I always forget the model because I always get them confused. There's the MI-28, MI-27, and MI-24. I always forget. I think that's actually supposed to be the 24, but I always get it mixed up. But anyway, you look them up and they have a lot of pictures, just like that color almost. It's pretty cool. Kind of for blending into the sea and the grass and the sky, but I don't know. Some people talk about chrome being that active camouflage. I disagree. I see the flash. I see the glimmer. It doesn't really hide very well from me. So I don't know what they mean by that. I suppose you could see some reflection, but I don't know. It's kind of like the Predator movies, you know. You could see them. you know. I don't know. They need better invisibility than that. Alright, so let's start up that sourcing mission. And I did have some people here, but I think I'm actually alone right now. We should probably find out. Well, it's actually pretty calm, even if we are alone, so I wouldn't worry. No, we are alone. That's good. Probably change before we're done. And I was thinking about putting together a little session on what it's like what the things to look at for in a public session and how to police them. I've had a lot of encounters lately where it's been going well. You know, a lot of people out there are just like you and want to keep it calm, so you'd be surprised how many people want to go against somebody who's causing problems for people. You know. Alright, so let's go to source this time, not sell. And I've already got chemicals, right? I think I do. Where's my cell? Don't press the button. So there's our chemicals right there for $20,000. Okay, so I'm thinking about filling up on chemicals just because we've already got one of them already done and it just saves us a trip. I don't know what to do with the animal materials yet. We'll figure that out. So we can source. Now we can source any type down here, which is quicker as far as the cooldown timers go, but you do get a bigger bonus for having all 50 of things. Some people actually suggest doing 25 and 25 of things, and then you can go back and forth, not have to worry about too much of a cooldown timer, and then you still get a lot of a bonus for the one you sell. Now, I might tell you guys actually that you could even do that, and then what you could even do is as you get to 25, you could sell one of them, and then keep building up the other one. And eventually you'd get to the point where one of them would be 50, and you'd have a few of the others, but that's when you sell your 50, and then keep building up the other one. Yeah, just food for thought for you guys. You can get that 50 full bonus that way a little more often. So chemicals, source. Are you sure you'd like to source chemicals? Yes. I am sure. Sunset already. Woohoo. I do love the views here. I mainly bought Fort Zancudo for the looks, and I'm very happy with it. Still.
Okay, this is what the Greeks called a quid pro quo. Take the weaponized plane there and use it to protect an associate of ours' shipment. When you get them where they're going, they'll drop the payload we're looking for.
Okay, the Mogul provided can be used to help escort the Titan and collect the cargo. Okay. Wondering if I should just hop in a helicopter and escort the Titan, but probably be better in my Buzzard, just being that I don't have a second player with me at the moment. Oh well, we'll try it out. This does have a front machine gun, so hopefully that'll be good enough. Okay. Hold H to move between the gun turret and the vehicle. Yeah, I think that's only when we're stopped, though, that I can do that. And it doesn't look like we're going to be stopping. Ungrounded, press L to trigger the JLO thrust. Oh, so I could have charged it. Left thrust. Yeah, I guess only when grounded, though. Dual machine guns. Well, that's all we've got. Still machine guns. And another player. Biker. Killer run. Heading towards that blue, which I'm assuming is a Titan I've got to escort. Or is he up? It says he's up. So we're going to start gaining some altitude then. Still not on my map. Well, he's on the map, but I mean, not the close map, so. So rendezvous with a Titan and an escort mission. Looking at those thrusters in the back, wondering, you know, if I'm missing the button on how to use them all the time, or is it only when you're grounded? That's really weird if you can only use them when you're grounded. Really? That's the shipment. Now stick up close and make sure they get to the drop. And this is the sourcing mission you set up for me, Ron. Okay. Circle around a little bit. See if I can get behind him a little bit. Oh. Bad guys. Really could use a missile launcher. Yeah, jeez, it's almost like I'm going too fast. Oh, don't shoot my Titan. See, like, I'm even stopped the engine and I'm still going faster than that. What's going on here? Go on. Well, not my best flying mission. Well, like I said, guys, this thing even going slow is going too fast. I gotta, like, literally let them do that and spin around, because otherwise I just can't seem to get behind them. Okay, now. Slow down, Mogul, slow down. I really need that second player for this, I guess. Yeah, I've heard a lot of these are very team-based. But I could have taken any vehicle if I owned one. I just thought I'd take this Mogul. I would have been better in my Buzzard after all. I'm worried that it wouldn't be fast enough. But this is so slow, it's not even funny. It would have definitely been fast enough. Keeping my landing gear, I have to try to slow down a little bit more. Try ramming them. Be more effective than this. There we go. Okay, now slow down. And then I slow down so much I stall. How is that Titan even in the air at this speed? Like, I cannot fly that slow. I just drop. Come on, Mogul. Try this again. Alright, well, I'm going to have to try some other stuff here, because staying with them like an escort's just not working, guys. I'm not sure anything else is going to work very good, though. See, like, I just blaze right by them. Come on. How is that Titan so slow? I know. Yeah. No, I think I might just fail this one with the way that Titan health is looking. Yeah, this would be so much easier with a second player. It's not even funny. They'd be just shooting them down like crazy while I'm doing this. It's so frustrating. I cannot even get in there. Like, it's like... I literally think I'm better off just ramming them. Like, I just cannot fly that slow. Maybe I should have just landed and got a buzzard. Oh, man. Oh, that's it. You're going out. It's for you, buzzard. Get out of here. Jesus. You know, like, man. How is this supposed to work? And I gotta ask, like, is that I'd be talking to that buzzard pilot when he, or buzzard pilot, the cargo pilot when he landed, like, dude, were you purposely flying as slow as you possibly could while they shot at you? As I've shown you guys, I couldn't glide as slow as that Titan goes. So how are you supposed to escort it when you can't even fly with it? Like, I literally have to go fly back. Let them down just to do this. This is just crazy. At least we took him out of him. Jeez. But I think this is lost, yeah. Well, yeah, and you gotta wonder just how far, like, where was this guy going? Engine kill switch. Mission aircraft are fitted with an engine kill switch. Exit the field before it triggers. Well, that's ridiculous. So they put a self-destruct on these things on top of it? Ah. Ridiculous. Yeah, see, I said, no way. It's just the dumbest thing ever. Well, thankfully it doesn't cost us anything but our time. I was expecting it to explode the way it was beeping, but it looked like it just crashed. So we could have just rode it down then, maybe. Well, we're going to have to try that one again. Or a different one. Alright. So back at the base. Empty-handed. Boo. Like I said before, we needed 2 thumbs down. Alright, everybody. Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's why we're checking this stuff out. And the good news about sourcing is it just takes your time. Right? Nothing else. Cool. Tank. What are you guys talking about? How terrible these new missions are?
Would just let me make an example of one prisoner, I could end this shit. Yes, that's right. How's it going?
Hey, I don't have time for your shit. I'm busy.
Yeah. I don't feel it. So yeah.
Hand-to-hand combat is a lost art. I agree, 100%.
100%. So yeah, guys, that was our first actual sourcing mission. And I think I've heard people complain about that one, because basically that cargo plane takes forever to finish the mission.
I was talking to a buddy who lost his legs in friendly fire. Shit, I need to stop complaining.
Yeah, no kidding.
You gotta talk to your friends about the friendly
Gotta
fire.
work all muscle groups. Never know when you'll need to use your ass cheeks to crawl. Tell it like it is, bro.
I was in line to B machine and this guy got furious cause a lady cut in. I told him to go get shot in a war zone.
Yep, I hear you.
You never know when you're gonna need to use your ass cheeks to crawl, everybody. So yeah, that was kind of a terrible mission. Will I get stars just for hopping on it?
I'm freaking terrified.
No, that's good.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah, so you can check it out. Oh, they don't like me touching it
You
though.
better stop eye-fucking me right now.
What?
Fucking idiot.
What's up?
Kidding me?
Hey, hey.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Hey,
What's up, bro?
motherfucker, time to kick your ass.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I guess he's not gonna bring it on. He's thinking about it. Yeah, you.
Damn, what a clusterfuck.
I like how other
Are you
buddies watch.
fucking kidding me?
It's just all talk, huh? Just all talk?
Holy
No?
shit.
Yeah? Huh? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright. They know who the new boss is around here. I got one of those too, don't forget. Alright guys, so yeah, that was the first one. The cargo sourcing Titan plane there. Yeah, so I've heard people complain about how long it takes, and you know, a lot of missions, it depends on your speed, whether you fly or not, whether you've got tools or not. But that mission, geez, and I could have made it better if I had a Harrier or things like that in Harrier, you know, different types of planes anyway, basically different types of attack aircraft we could have used. Our Buzzard probably would have been better. It goes so slow, so I should have picked that. But that said, there's only so much you could have done, because it would have just continued flying at the speed it flies at, you know, like there's nothing your faster aircraft or better aircraft would have done. So I probably would have saved the day, but it would have been a very, very slow mission, and a lot of people aren't big on those. So as you can see, guys, Rockstar is kind of out to get us. They do really want you to have other players with you, I guess. That would have been a lot easier that way. And yeah, even if I had a better aircraft, though, that's a really long time to stay exposed on the map with other players attacking you, with those things attacking it. And that Titan goes unbelievably slow. I don't know why it goes so slow, guys. Like, I don't even think I can fly it that slow. So I'm not sure why Rockstar would make it quite like that. Yeah. Kind of strange to me. Unless they're trying to forge it like this. They're trying to just on purposely make you crawl across the map, waiting to die, you know. But like I said, I can't even kill the engine to fly that slow. I was just trying to do your typical escort thing, if you guys couldn't tell, you know, just fly behind it, right? But I couldn't. Even with the engine killed, I'd fly by him, or end up falling and then having to climb up again. So that was just no good. So let's try a different one. So thankfully there's a variety of these, and unfortunately all they do take is your time, but fortunately it doesn't cost you anything. You know, like a crate mission that might cost us 18,000 for 3 crates in the crate warehouses. Thankfully these don't cost you anything but your time. Now, we just lost that one a moment ago. I'm not sure if there's a cooldown timer for when you lose. Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're good to go. So as long as you fail, it generally doesn't have much of a wait. So I guess that's good for whatever that's good for. Let's try it again. What's up this time around? Something better, buddy. Something better. Take the chemicals and deliver them to the hangar.
So I'm looking at a Merryweather manifest, and it looks like they're carrying our cargo in fighter planes. But you know how to beat fighter planes with more fighters and some luck. Yours are ready for you. So just get up there and shoot theirs out of the sky. Then collect the cargo when they're down. Simple.
Collect the cargo. Would I be better in a helicopter for this? Yeah, this is going to be fun. So a Nokota. Nice. So this is a World War II fighter plane. Looks like a P-51 Mustang. I was going to say a Spitfire at first, but no, not quite. Definitely kind of a P-51 Mustang design. Let's get up in the air. Whoa, whoa. She is super sensitive and very nimble. What do we got? Missiles, homing, machine guns. Alright, let's turn on missiles. Good. Alright. I should be careful. Some vehicles actually have an ammo, so I don't think that usually counts in game though, but until I know, I don't trust it. Rockstar likes to get us, right? But boy, oh boy, is this thing nimble. Look at that. Woo! Woohoo! Yep. Hope you didn't have your lunch yet. Alright, here we go. Multiple. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big bat. Oh, one damaged guy's getting away. Nice try. I knew he was coming. Oh, he's down. He's down. Good. Destroy the Merryweather jets and recover the cargo. More of them. Really? Jeez. Okay, guys, so I'm using my rotor controls to target different targets even after I launch, so I can fire more than one target at a time. That's right, buddy. Going down. Payday. Pick up the drop. Alright, that's what we're going to do, but we still got one more in there. I think we can only pick up the one. But I don't want this guy getting me while I'm running around. Okay, let's use our landing gear to slow down a little bit. Where is the drop? Oh yeah, yeah, that's a great spot for aircraft. Oh man, okay. These are some interesting missions Rockstar's giving us. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, it's tough, that's good. Because that was not intentional. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I can maybe get it out, but I'm not even sure if I really need to. Because we're basically on the ground. Now at this point, we should be able to, you could spawn in your other vehicles and other stuff like that. Hopefully you guys, if you got a hangar, you might have a buzzard by that point. Hopefully. And be like this and just call in your buzzard. Now, I'm sure I could have figured out that jet fighter plane, or not jet fighter, but propeller fighter plane there. But I could have figured that out to get that over here, or to run over and then get it back out on the ground. It's nimble enough, you could just take right off of anything if you can get it out without being too damaged. And they're obviously tougher than you would expect for these kinds of missions, which is good. Good that Rockstar at least did that. But at this point, it's probably just easier just to pick it up in the helicopter, I think. Can I see it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to land. Because that is behind a tree. Trees are not good for helicopters. There we go. You collected the cargo. Alright. Let's hop in. Tail side lift off. You got bogeys. This might be why we wanted that fighter plane back. Yeah, I could tag him. Could fight him. Tempted to. But we might be able to evade. I'm pretty good at evading sometimes. Yeah, there you go. See you guys. You guys stay back there. Slow down here to gain some altitude though. Maybe I should have gone left. Yeah, I tell you guys, sometimes they're better off to go around the mountain than over it. That's okay though. They've got to raise their altitude too, right? So, all right. You can also drop held cargo when above the hangar to deliver. When positioned above the hangar, press the directional pad right to drop the cargo. Cool. That's good to know. So let's try that, guys. So like what here? Oh, I pressed it too late. I pressed it early and then I pressed it too late. There we go. Drop the cargo. Shipments delivered. You delivered cargo to the hangar. Hangar value is now 60,000. Nice. Gives you a little update on your progress. Good to know. Hey, Ryan.
That's how it's done. It's such a pleasure to be working in a professional outfit. Finally.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me. I think this other partner he's been mentioning is treating him rough. And I don't know. I get the impression when I talk to him that he's not used to a friend that's respectful. That treats him okay. You know, I don't know. You just get that vibe that stuff happens. All right. So we can go get some more if we need to. Oh, took a couple hits there. Funny, not much. Just a little bit of body armor, but it shows on me. Oh, this guy's got a different hat than earlier. Oh, that's how it fits. Another tank. That must be the driver because I can still hear the engine cooling down. Oh, he's going back in. I've only seen them get out. Never seen them get back in. I guess it makes sense they got back in. Hey. Cool. See you, buddy. All right. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you protecting us. All right. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. I'm the Missing Sock. Thanks for watching our first air freight sourcing missions. Yeah, two of them together is a little bit of a fail and a bit of a win. And watch out for those missions, guys. So, yeah, it really looks like they're stacked against you a little bit. Looks like they really want you to have friends. You know, even that last mission, I did all right and everything. But you can tell how friends are helpful. And the amount of aircraft that they throw at you is like, wow. Yeah, so you really want to get your pilot skills up for this. That said, the hangar's a great property, just as a property. But as a business, you might want to be ready for that kind of flying. All right. But it's lots of fun, though, I guess. Yeah. We'll see how the money goes. So far, it seems good. But, you know, people, I guess we might as well fill it in right here because it's all about it, in a sense, about the business. And I would say you can get over $1 million sales when they're full. You know, I think you can get all the way up to $2 million sales. So I've heard of ones $1.7 million sales, things like that, all depending on the bonuses. But it takes time to fill those up. You've got all those missions to run and to fill them up, right? Now, comparing it to something like car sourcing warehouses for the CEOs, that, generally speaking, if you follow our top range only episode that we've talked about, basically you can make about $240,000 per hour. Now, if you compare that to something like MCs, you know, like say at the cocaine place, we're making potentially $420,000, and it takes about 5-6 hours for that to be ready, and then you have to do the mission to sell it, right? So you think about it the other way around. So car warehouses is making over $1 million in those 5-6 hours. So, you know, comparatively speaking, you're making, you know, 1 to 1.5 million in around that area, right? So it's a very good business. So it's hard to say. This one, with the amount of time it takes in there, I'd say it's not, like I said in the beginning, it's not a bad business, but I don't really know that it's a good business. But when you do it right and you get those bonuses, it seems to make up for it quite a bit. All right, guys. Well, more detail to come. Take care. I'm the Missing Sock. See you again next time.